This is us. We're not actually recording it, are we?
It's recorded.
Well, it's here. Wait. Okay.
No, it's...
Okay. Mark.
Yeah, okay.
So.
It's recording, but we're not going to use most of this.
Okay, so.
So, here we are. About 3 months in. Baby army. And this is entirely Eugene Lee Yang's fault. Thank you, Eugene. Love you. We'll love you forever. And just to give an impression of the timeline from something I posted to BTS memes on Reddit. My 51-year-old husband 2 months ago, vaguely aware that BTS exists. My 51-year-old husband 1 month ago, that's cute, you've got a crush on a boy band. My 51-year-old husband 2 weeks ago, this is quoting from a tweet. As a 50-year-old 20th century metalhead, BTS is like, imagine a boy band with ludicrously top-shelf dance moves. Now imagine their lyrics and imagery over consecutive albums have a Neil Peart writing about Jungian psychology but in Korean vibe. Like, I'm not even kidding. My 51-year-old husband a week ago, making memes, actual visual memes about Jimin's eyes and V in mic drop.
Because the bag, it is made of bags. Deep cut there.
My 51-year-old husband now, looking at a photo of RM. How can anyone say this man isn't gorgeous? My 51-year-old husband now. You know, you're right. Boy band is a dismissive and insulting term. Idol band or pop band is better. So yeah, we've kind of gone hard down the rabbit hole. And I think it was in early November that I kind of laughingly made the comment about maybe we get ourselves light sticks. You know, yeah, we're stuck in lockdown. There's nothing we can do about it. Mr. Unemployed Bartender, Mr. Event Bartender who desperately misses working events. We're both really looking forward to seeing concerts again. And so we were thinking about how to observe the season of lights during the darkest part of the year. And honestly, as a joke, I said something about maybe we get BTS light bombs. And this guy was like, yes. Why have you not ordered those yet? Excuse me? And so I let it go for a few days, and then I quietly put the order in, and it arrived. And I think he was coincidentally out, like, running an errand or something. And the box came in, and I opened it, and I hid these under the sofa. And usually this would be safe. This guy does not notice things. But for some reason, I don't remember why, he was just sitting on the floor and we were having a conversation and his eyes dropped down and he was like, "What are those?" So my surprise got ruined, but we've saved them and we are going to open them now. say something about why you're happy about this, please.
Oh man, you ruined the whole Penn and Teller vibe. Okay, hi Army. Okay.
He's not actually Teller.
No,
he talks a lot, usually.
Yeah, the thing that did it for me was when I realized that when you're at a concert, you can sync these damn things to the app on your phone, and then you become part of the light show because everyone's light bombs can be controlled from the central lighting desk, and the whole audience who have brought their bombs and who have all dialed in are part of the pulsing lights, and there is a unity in that. I grew up in mosh pits, and there is a physicality and a oneness and a non-duality, amidst the loud music and violence and sneakers flying about. But that's there's the being part of an Army Light C is its own kind of oneness and its own kind of unity. And surprise, surprise, here I am, 51 years old with a haircut like this, buying a BTS light bomb. But especially when we found out we could subscribe to the New Year's Eve show and sync up our lights for that. And there's enough bullshit in 2020. So we were choosing light. So on that note, uh-oh, the seals are broken.
What a horrible noise. I hate you.
Trying to solo on it.
I hate you.
Alright, so we have not an excessive amount of packaging, enough to get the thing here in one piece. We have, I actually rather like the low-key, undecorated nature of it. I've seen so many armies with theirs that are blinged out as much as the members' microphones, and still 50-year-old fart. Yeah.
Got cute cards.
Cute cards, hashtag. Alright, and comes with the keep it safe, keep it undinged up bag. This is, of course, the BTS Official Light Stick Special Edition Map of the Soul.
Also comes with the wrist strap.
Yeah.
Very useful, especially if you are a chaos monster.
RM, gang, you and me, team dropping shit.
Oh, God. Destruction testing without intending to.
On the other hand, we don't have things laying around that are just fragile waiting to be broken, do we?
No, because you've destroyed them.
See? It works.
Oh. So
we need batteries.
I am really looking forward to getting these hooked up to our devices. And
my goodness, how many batteries, dude? What do we need? I can't believe I didn't get batteries before.
Right.
It's 3 AAAs. Alright, so I need 6 altogether. I'll be right back.
Unprepared.
Yeah, well, still charming.
Yeah, so it has been an interesting experience falling down the BTS rabbit hole. And I've made jokes about how I feel like I'm 12 years old again. But it's actually so much deeper and more rewarding than that, because I won't name the bands that I was into when I was 12. Partly not because I don't want to insult them, and partly because, you know, ages me. But
He was definitely your man, he wasn't he?
what? Who?
Nothing, it's a joke.
No, I don't even get the reference. I usually don't get the reference.
It's a thing with us.
Yeah. But the thing about BTS is it's not just the music. It's not just the dancing. It's not just the visuals. There's so much to dig into, which makes it really rewarding. And I think is partly why I've met. Sorry.
Wrist strappage. Drop it. Catch it.
Don't throw it at anybody.
Or maybe you're just hanging out, you're eating your hot dog, and suddenly, oh shit, best part of the show. Throw the leftovers of your hot dog at the person in front of you, flip it up, catch your light bomb, showtime.
Please don't throw hot dogs
Throw
at
it at throw the leftover hot dog bit at the foot of the person in front of you. But even better, throw it at your own feet. We're Army. We're not gonna fucking hate each other with hot dogs. Are we not Army?
We are Army, but you are horrible.
Not gonna fight you on that.
I'm so happy we got these.
Yeah, me too. Word on the packaging, I am by training and inclination a bartender of a wide range of fanciness. From the diviest dive up to the fanciest, maybe not the fancy, I've been done like the 0.85 fancy. Yeah, but this box reminds me of some of the nicer packaging on Japanese whiskey.
Japanese whiskey is made in the Scottish tradition with a very Japanese palate in mind, and the bottles and the packaging all have a very Japanese elegance to them in addition to the whiskey distinct.
And yeah, it's the packaging it comes in is pleasing. I kind of think they could very easily have just thrown it in a bit of corrugated cardboard with
the plastic pack.
Yeah,
the inflated plastic pack.
But yeah, it's kind of very nice. And I joke about saying they're not a boy band; they're a man band. But one of the things, we were both grown-ass adults during the 90s in the era of American and British boy bands. And the thing that we've discussed is the bands of that era, very harmony-oriented. They were all singers. And so what the group was bringing was very, very harmony oriented, whereas BTS has the vocal line and the rap line and the dance line, and there are various lanes for performers to be in, and
yet one of the fun things is how they keep changing those lanes. You tell someone in BTS they can't do something, and they're like, oh yeah? Tell someone they can't sing, they come out with a song where they sing. Tell someone they're not a good dancer, nope, actually they show up.
Yeah, they try. Sweet Jesus, Jin got drafted in, couldn't dance or sing. Jin got drafted because he was purty, which he is, worldwide handsome.
And now that man's voice.
Yeah. So there is also 90s boy bands. The choreography was okay. At its best, it was very choreographed. But BTS is really bringing a level of modern dance to it's not performance choreography. It is literally dance, and that is, that next level evolution stuff.
It's what Suga said about how K-pop is not a genre. It's an integrated experience.
There's a scholar about K-pop who, being interviewed, referred to it as kaleidoscopic pop, because it is fashion and dance and music and videos. There's a deep noodly philosophy channel I watch on YouTube, but they did a piece on K-pop and post-capitalism, and one of the things they made a point of is when the Korean pop industry came of age and became a thing unto itself, the American and English, let's say the Western pop industry that I'm familiar with, had gone through decades and generations of musicians, and then styles evolving, and then music videos eventually became a thing that was tacked onto music. But I remember very early in the 80s, there was an attitude of, oh, they're just about the video or whatever. And the Korean pop culture, in this sense, came of age in the age of video. So video and dance and visual presentation was an integral part of the music from its beginning. It wasn't, the music and the songs and then the video. Like video never killed the Korean pop star, because video was integral to the Korean pop star's genesis. Shout out to Sateji and the boys.
We've had conversations about, as 80s kids, we've had...
Way back in the late 1900s. A century past.
Wish you would stop that.
I know.
We've had conversations about various 80s vids, and one of the ones that comes to mind is Real Life, Send Me an Angel.
Yep.
And, please don't make jokes about they're using the cliche of the horse running out of the misty forest. No. That video invented the cliche of the horse running out of the misty forest.
Out of nowhere. Every other video.
So many 80s videos that we now look back at, some people look back at and think, oh, that's so cliched. Sweetheart, Summer Child, they invented those cliches. It's like looking back at Shakespeare and thinking that he was cliched.
Except in this case, Shakespeare was videos like, yeah, have a horse walk down the street. Okay, cut here.
Band with 2 hits, but some really good visuals.
Yeah.
And those 2 hits were pretty good, actually. Let's not downplay that.
So, but yeah, the K-pop never had a stage that did not have a video component. And, BTS are just elevated. Everything, they have taken everything they
Elevated with more depth.
Yeah. If I had just listened to the music, okay, Dynamite is some of the best pop since ABBA. I'll fight you on that. But some of their music, some of their songs, I don't know. I definitely would not have caught my attention as a crusty old, late 1900s metalhead. But because this one gave me the intro via the whole, extended universe, time travel, Jungian psychology, absinthe drinking, Hermann Hesse reading, positive energy, joy to everyone.
While still acknowledging it's okay to not be okay.
Yeah. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. But yeah, Yeah, it's very strange. But so here we are. 2020 has been a hellscape. 2020 has sucked. 2020 can choke on a bag of rat dicks slowly.
Edit that.
Probably. But yeah, BTS has turned out to be a nugget of optimism and pleasant energy, but not in a saccharine, hey, just be happy. You know, there's, you know, there is depth and still the ability to I don't know, I lost it there. Edit that shit.
No, I had another thought that I'm going to come back to, I'm sure, if we keep talking, which is good because, hey, editing is a thing.
Editing is very much a thing.
I'm really happy we got these things. How do we change the fucking mode? How do I get not light?
Switch it up
Is solid.
is solid.
Middle is off.
Middle is off. Down is blue. And I don't know.
Turn up solid and then hit the button. That'll change. No, we don't want that.
Epileptorific.
No. Okay, so the button is whether it's blinking or not.
Okay. Yeah,
we'll figure out how to work.
You know, these were our solstice gifts to ourselves because, you know, celebrating, you know, every culture at some level has, during the darkest time of the year, has a festival of like, can we turn some kind of light on? Can we light a candle? Do something? And BTS have brought, you know, a fair bit of light and enjoyment into our lives, and I'm probably still going to wear an Iron Maiden t-shirt to the concert next time they come to the Bay Area, but I'm also going to bring spare batteries for anyone whose light bulb happens to run out. They didn't change their shit before they came to the show.
One of the things that I find myself thinking about is the common saying that BTS will find you when you need them. And I have...
They're like the Equalizer that way.
That's one way of thinking about it. What I was going to say, I have a low-level Buddhist practice. And one of the things that my teacher says is that we don't proselytize because... For one thing, proselytizing is inherently disrespectful. It assumes that the person you're talking to doesn't know what's good for them. What we do, she says, is live our practice. And when somebody is ready to meet that, they will look at you and you will be a path for them. And honestly, not to sound silly, but it's 2020, you know, we're 9 months into lockdown with, where we live, probably at least another 3 months of local lockdown. My employer, we're not going back for at least another 6. It has actually been really moving and really powerful to have encountered BTS and their messages and what they say about both being okay and it being okay to not be okay. I've struggled most of my life with severe depression, and what Namjoon says about if we have taken your level of suffering from 100 to 99 or 98 or 97, that makes it worthwhile. That really spoke to me. And I'm so glad to have found the one we did. And yeah. Hey, Namjoon, down to 95. Probably. At least. Maybe lower.
And for that, thank you. So, yeah, these are our light bombs. There are many like it, but this one is mine. I must master my light bomb as I must master my life and be part of the BTS army until there is no more aggro, but only joy. And yeah, that's a weird...
Is it a Dune or what?
No, it's not Dune. It's not Apocalypse Now. It's the Vietnam movie. It's
What is wrong with you?
Army. Although technically that was a movie about the Marines, but you know you get what I mean. Oh wait, no, it's what's the name of that movie now?
I don't know. I am the one who has not seen any of the most popular movies.
Oh no, God, it's not Apocalypse Now, but
Full Metal Jacket?
yes, that one.
Oh,
That's
I haven't seen it, but I knew that somehow. So happy to be Army.
Yeah, pretty fucking cool. Gonna edit that.
Yeah, thank you. Or just bleep it.
Or just bleep it.
Now, there was something else that I was going to say. So, the camera's running, it's cool.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll probably do more rambling videos about how much
Here's
we
my
like
question.
BTS.
I probably, I could ask the magic, window in my pocket that is now doing the recording, but what is this thing? Is that just a little, is it some kind of, is it the...
It doesn't appear to be a controller of any kind.
Is it just a light? Does it make it look a little Pokemon-ish? Or is it, I thought it might be an antenna or something, or is that like when we all, suddenly morph into
Get assimilated.
when we all get assimilated into the BTS spot, fwa, ching, and then we all like come out.
Ecosystem, not bot.
Well, yeah, no. Here's the thing. No, we did. It's like Voltron, except it's when a bad kaiju attacks a city and BTS are playing, it's Army, Chung, and we all get swarmed up into like a Gestalt BTS bot, and we become their Voltron. And they Shogun BTS warriors, cha cha cha. And then, all right, the bad monsters, defeated, and then we all fucking, become our individual selves back in our seats, like, coming to a Weverse app soon.
Anyway, we are very much looking forward to the New Year's Eve concert.
Yes.
We've been watching all the countdowns. We've been watching the pass-on questions. We've been checking out the other artists, so that we know who they are and have a sense of their songs, so we can sing along, dance along. 2020 is weird and awesome.
2020 could die in a ditch.
But at least we met BTS. So, purple you always.